So it's like corn all over it.
Corn?
Yeah.
Corn and syrup and... Hi guys! Now today we're going to try out some Singaporean street food. We're standing inside of the metro. We're about to take the metro to a street called Redhill. So it's supposed to be like a food market there where we'll try out some delicious Singaporean street foods. How hungry are you on a scale 1 to 10?
100.
100? Okay, let's go and eat some. So we're taking the metro, which is super convenient. I think one trip is like 0.8 or maybe $1.5 US, so it's not too much. And you can refill this card, or top up as it's called, and you can actually keep this card for 7 years if I remember correctly. So let's go to the metro.
So we are currently here in Kalang and are going to Redhill.
I think that's the train.
Yeah. So this food center that we're going to is a little bit outside the city center.
Now, why we picked this Redhill Food Centre is actually because of two different reasons. One, it's a little bit on the cheaper end, and then secondly, they have a lot of vegetarian options, which is great for us. We have a full list on things that we would like to try out here in Singapore.
It's kind of cool how everything is very organized. Here you stand in line to enter the train, and here you keep this path cleared for people to come out. So everything is very like people are very, how do you say, organized.
So knowing that Singapore is a super clean country, you're not allowed to actually chew gum in certain places. You're not allowed to spit in the ground, which is a good one, right? But you're also not allowed to eat or drink inside of the metro. Then you will get fined $500, which is insane. But I am so insanely hungry now, so let's go and eat. So one of the reasons why we're super excited to try out this Singapore street food is because it's so multicultural. You're having Chinese food, you're having Malay food, you're having Indian food, and you're having Arabic food, and more to it. So we just arrived at the Redhill. It's just behind us over there. Right, so it seems like they're selling all kinds of things here actually. Behind you we're having like blankets and stuff like that, and then we're having purses. They even are selling computers here. But we're out here for the food. So here we're having different hawker stalls. We've never been here, so we don't know what to expect actually, but it looks like they're having some Chinese food over there. Maybe we should go and ask them if they're having some vegetarian stuff. A lot of meats and sausages. It doesn't look too good. Let's move on. Alright, so we found the first thing on this list, which is Rooty Protein, and it's supposed to be pure like Singaporean foods, but it's of course Indian foods. But it's like a bread with some kind of sauce. I hope it's delicious. Now, Rooty Protein is actually Singapore's favorite comfort food. It's actually white flat bread from white flour, and it's just done over a fire. So it's like super hot. You can see that it's like a little bit like crunchy here. And it's served with a prata, which is basically a curry, and you have a potato here. So I see why this is one of Singapore's favorite dishes or comfort foods. Let's try it out. I hope this curry isn't too spicy. Wow, you have to taste this curry. Okay, it's spicy, but wow, what flavors it is in this curry. Wow, you will really like this. The flatbread is actually also made with a lot of oils, so it's generously a lot of oils inside of this bread. Wow, this is like better than chips for me actually. You have to try this. Now it's your turn. Now, how good was that bread?
Wow, I can totally understand why you said you can exchange this for chips. It's delicious. Maybe we will have to order some more.
Yeah. Now the craziest thing with this Rooty Protein is that it was only $2 here. I assume if you're going in towards the city, more city center, you will have to pay a higher price, but $2, come on, for this. Singaporean dollars, which is like 150 US dollars. So delicious, you have to try this. So babe, you keep the table? Because it's getting more crowded here and we're not even started with the foods. So here you can see they're having Indian foods there, they're having Chinese food over there, and they're having Arabic food over there. So it's a lot of varieties on foods here. It's actually a heavy meat culture here in Singapore. So it's a lot of chicken, it's a lot of pork, it's a lot of beef. But we are going on a hunt. They're having like one type of like aisle here with a lot of food places, and then they're having an aisle over here, and then they're having a third aisle over there. So let's go and see if we can find some vegetarian foods. Hello, are your carrot cake vegetarian? Carrot cake vegetarian? No meat?
No meat.
No meat? It's with vegetables, it's good for vegetarian?
No. Fish sauce on.
Fish sauce on.
No
Okay.
meat on it.
Okay, thank you. All right, so no luck in here at all, actually, because they're serving so much meats. It's incredible. What is that? Yeah. What's inside? Curry. Okay. Is it tofu?
Tofu, the one.
Okay. And this is vegetables. Okay. So one bowl, please. All right, so I might have found something here, some tofu with some rice in a gravy. Yeah, it seems to be vegetarian. Yeah, tofu. Okay. So that is actually tofu right there. And this kind lady over here is making me the bowl with some goodies. I have no idea what it's called actually. No egg. What is the name of it? What is it called?
This one,
Yeah?
fish.
Okay. Oh,
Inside got fish.
inside?
This one inside got fish.
Okay, no fish.
Got fish.
No fish.
You want fish?
No fish. Alright, Vanessa, I found you something here. We have some tofu, we have some rice, and we have some curry with some vegetables. And this whole meal, this wonderful Chinese lady told me that this is called long tong. I don't know if it's typical Singaporean or if it's typical from China. I have no idea, but it looks delicious and we're gonna try it out now. So the wonderful lady told me to put all of this, like this rice, inside of the bowl and with this tofu to just let it soak up the curry taste like this. Doesn't it look delicious, honey?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so we're gonna let it be here for a little while before we dig in. So that is rice, yeah, exactly. But it doesn't look like rice. Yeah, it's white as rice, but it's like some kind of rice cake. You can see? Cool. So let's try this out. All right, so got some rice on here and some tofu. And like some fermented vegetables, it looks like. Nice. Yeah, it's some cabbage. There's also some carrots. And it wasn't too spicy. Actually, the good thing was that this lady asked me if I wanted spicy or not. And if you watch previous food videos from us, we don't eat too much spices because we're from Sweden and we can't handle it. But this soup is not too spicy. It's actually a little bit sweet. Was it long tong? I think the name is what long tong. Now it's your turn.
So for this whole portion, we paid $4, which is super cheap. So let's see how it tastes. Yeah, it is a bit sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it tastes a little bit like fish or seafood, which is kind of strange.
Yeah. Now, if there is any fish sauce in this meal, it's not so strange because the language barrier was pretty high there. It was really hard to speak with her, but she was super cute and super helpful.
It's not even hot, right? You're not even sweating.
No, not at all. I mean, do I have sweat on my nose?
No. maybe it's not just the curry that's making you sweat. It's actually 32 degrees, but it feels like 36, and time is around 5 p.m. And earlier today it felt like 39, so the heat and the humidity here in Singapore is crazy.
So look behind me, and my only question is, why are you closed today?
So now it's time to try out this called ice kacang, which is actually like an ice cream made of beans, which sounds pretty weird, but we're going to try it out anyway, so let's go.
It's with durian. We tried durian in Malaysia, and how was it?
Make sure to watch that video, we will put it up here somewhere.
Yeah.
Thank
Wow,
you.
thank you.
Hey, so it's like corn all over it.
Corn? Yeah.
Yeah,
Corn and syrup and
and ice. Yeah. Okay, so time to try this ice cream. It actually tastes like strawberry ice cream with corn.
yeah, it does.
Was nice.
So it looks pretty funky, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay, I try this green part here also. Maybe it's pear. It wasn't as strong as the strawberry taste, and this actually doesn't have durian. You could ask for it if you wanted to have that. Okay, your turn.
Super sweet. Super sweet. And this looks a little bit artificial as well,
Yeah.
don't you think? And you can see it melts super fast, so you have to be fast on eating. But it's actually ice, and then it's like beans, right? But this is super weird, that you get corn in your ice cream.
Yeah.
I didn't like it at all, actually. I know that you love corns, but I didn't like it at all. But this pink thing, yeah, tastes like strawberry, I would say.
I think you can actually have beans on top. I saw another guy,
Yeah.
choosing that.
All right.
So maybe that's the bean ice cream.
Yeah, maybe we're just confused.
Yeah.
But you can see it's made of ice, anyways, and it's melting super fast.
Okay, I found the beans. They were underneath everything.
Bean soup, ice cream, strawberry pear kind of corny thing.
Okay, it's super weird. Not for me. It's not that bad, but it's just weird. Oh, I thought it was ice, but it's not ice.
What was that?
I have no idea.
Looked like a grape.
The texture it's pretty
Chewy.
yeah, chewy and weird. It had a little bit like coconut taste actually. Yeah, a little. It's hard to say. It's sweet. Yeah, interesting. I don't know what that is.
Now you have to hurry a little bit if you're gonna eat all of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
time to try.
I kind of like it. I think this is fruit. I have no idea. We haven't asked, but also with like the sweet kind of ice cream saucy kind of thing here, it becomes really sweet. And then the beans. Let's try them out. Yeah, a little bit weird, but I think I liked it more than you did. But I didn't like the corn inside of this. That was just super weird. Guys, if you know what that like whitish thing is, please comment down below and help us out here. Yeah, now we're gonna try out some soybean milk. And it's not like the process that you find in stores. This is actually natural. Hi, we have some soybean milk. Yes. Do you have different flavors or? Okay, I would have one, please. So they put some sweetener. Sorry, what kind of sweetener is inside? Is sugar? Sugar syrup. Okay, thank you. Okay, so sugar syrup and some natural soybean milk. Wow, that was sweet. You have to try it. Okay guys, so we hope that you have enjoyed trying out some Singaporean foods with us today here in the food market. We are going to try to finish this super sweet soya drink that we just bought. I am super full. This is my stomach. But we hope that you enjoyed this video as much as we did to try out these Singaporean foods. If you're ever in Singapore, you definitely have to go to one of these hawker stalls and try out the local dishes here actually. Because in the city it's super expensive, the foods, and here it's not too expensive. It's actually pretty cheap. I mean, you get a meal for like $3 or something like that, and that's kind of a bargain because the quality was also pretty high here.
So if you like what we're doing, subscribe to this channel.
Hit the notification bell to get notified once we release a new video. Hit the thumbs up and hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys!
Bye. So of everything we tried here today, this was my absolute favorite. I don't remember the name.
Rooty Protein.
Yeah, that. So I had to get back to get some more.